All right, Matt, thanks a lot. It's our first look at possible defense strategies for a Granger woman who's accused of taking drugs to abort her baby, then throwing it in a dumpster.
Court documents just filed by Purvi Patel's lawyer indicate she wants some of the state's testimony and evidence thrown out. She's also asking the judge to dismiss the feticide charge against her. WSBT-22's Kelly Stopsinski's been following this story for a year and a half for us here. Kelly, what's the update?
Well, the newest thing we're talking about here, Purvi Patel does not want her own interview with police or any evidence collected because of that interview allowed at her trial, because she claims police never read her rights during an interview in the hospital. According to court documents, Patel's lawyer says she was in police custody when detectives questioned her, but she was never read her Miranda rights. Patel's lawyer, Jeff Sanford, says his client was not free to leave or allowed to speak to friends or family until after the interview. And her purse, her phone, and car keys were held by police and only made accessible when police wanted her keys to execute a search warrant. Another motion filed by Sanford says pictures, reports, and testimony about the dumpster where police recovered the body of the fetus and pictures of the baby should not be allowed at Patel's trial. In court documents, Sanford says the pictures of the fetus at the dumpster are gruesome and inflammatory and have no relevancy to Patel's guilt or innocence or how and why the baby died. Prosecutors charged Patel with neglect of a dependent a few days after the incident happened. Then, more than a year later, added a feticide charge against her, saying she poisoned her unborn child with drugs she bought from Hong Kong. But Sanford says Indiana's feticide law is ambiguous because it does not talk about a woman terminating her own pregnancy or causing her own fetus to die. Sanford also says the feticide law allows police officers, prosecutors, and medical staff who might disagree with a woman's decisions, actions, or inactions regarding her pregnancy to take a case-by-case approach to prosecution. Now, Sanford is also asking the judge to exclude testimony from the pathologist who performed the autopsy on that baby. The doctor told investigators Patel's baby was born alive and took a breath, but Sanford says the pathologist did not use proper methods to make that determination or to determine the cause and manner of that baby's death.
Okay, delays so far in this trial. Now, she's set or scheduled to go to trial in January.
Right. That's the plan right now, end of January. It will be very, very interesting to watch what happens with this case. The state might respond to the motions filed by Sanford. The judge in the case could also set a hearing so both sides can kind of hash it out in front of her so the judge can make that decision on these issues. It will be interesting to watch.
Yeah, and I know you'll stay on it, Kelly.
Yes.
Thanks very much.